What's up, everybody? Welcome to some Neheb Minotaur. Sorry, man. I'd come back and record that, but hey, if you mess up, you mess up. No, I was gonna go. Welcome to some Neheb. Hope you're ready for some Minotaur action, and then I'm like, welcome to Minotaur, which wouldn't have really made much sense. Anyway, let's jump into our opening hand. Beautiful. We'll keep on this one. Sounds like a plan. Okay, our opponent's on the draw, we're on the play. Other way around. Our opponent's on the play, we are on the draw. Okay, see what we draw into. Draw into Ragemonger. Let's go to get the Barons down. Then we're going to get that into play tapped. Anything else? No, we're going to go and pass the turn. We can lead off with the Dolmen Gate next turn and then kind of not cascade, just get the rest of our value creatures out there. Let's go and get the Mountain down. Let's go and go for the Dolmen Gate. Sounds pretty good. And then we'll go and pass turn. So we're playing Neheb the Worthy. He has first strike. Other Minotaurs you control have first strike. As long as you have one or fewer cards in your hand, Minotaurs you control get +2/+0. Then, whenever Neheb deals combat damage to a player, each player discards a card. Playing gets Kumano. Target creature or player. Okay, let's go ahead and go for... Let's get the Swamp down. Do we want to go... We can go for Ragemonger. Yeah, let's go and go for Ragemonger. It's going to cost Neheb. Neheb's going to cost less. The Crop Caster is going to cost less. We're going to looking at two right there. So we can actually get both of these down, or we just want to go straight up for Neheb. Okay, we got Avalanche Rider coming in. Going to put take care of our little Cinder Barons. Poor little Cinder Barons. Hang in there, buddy. We've got tons of mana in the hand though. Oh, we drawn to Balthor. I'll take that. Let's go ahead and go for. Let's get the Bloodstained Mire down. Do we want to go ahead and get down the Crop Crasher? We could go for that. Well, if they start casting spells, we'll get some extra stuff on the Mauler. Yeah, let's go and go for the Mauler. We're looking at... what are we going to go for Neheb? Let's get the Mauler down. If they're going to get the Commander down, they're going to start putting stuff on there. I want to take advantage of them... I want to take advantage of them casting spells and getting us extra counters on the Mauler, and then next turn we get on Neheb, and it'll have a nice little first strike bonus. And then we also have Dolmen Gate out there, so we can actually just start swinging in, because Dolmen Gate's going to prevent all damage that would be dealt to attacking creatures that we control, which is our attacking creatures. So we're looking at getting down the mountain next turn. We're going to crack the Bloodstained Mire. Definitely go for a nice little, yes, use that ability. Sounds like a plan. Now, we do have Balthor the Defiled, but, actually, excuse me one sec. Sorry, I'm like fighting off like a tiny cold or sinus infection, so I'm getting a my nose is a little kind of congested, so I kind of have to mute the mic for a second. So I'm gonna grab a Blood Crypt, put it into play, tap. That way we don't have to shock it in later. And then let's see, we're looking at Dark Deal. Let's go ahead and get the Command Tower down. So now we're looking at Neheb is going to get down for 1. We do have the Crop Crasher we can swing in. It's going to have haste. We can exert it, make sure their commander doesn't block. If they want to start picking off some of their creatures, they can do that. Yeah, let's go ahead and go for the Crop Crasher. I keep wanting to say Casher, like they're going to cash something, like cash an event or something. Let's get down Neheb. It's going to cost 1. Oh, the best time to cast Neheb. And then let's go ahead and swing in. So we're prevent all combat damage be dealt to attacking creatures. Yeah, so we can just go and come in across the board. Attack and exert. Do we want to attack and exert? We're looking at 6, 8 coming across, puts them down to 20. Yeah, let's go and attack and exert. I'm okay with this one. Because they may get into a spot to where they just don't... they may end up going for the Crasher with their commander over there. Sorry, man. This is an early morning video. I'm trying not to be so little scatterbrained with my commentary, but just so you know, this is a Good Morning Vietnam video. It is early in the morning. Okay, so we got Pillar of Flame on Neheb. Fair enough. Yes, we're going to use that ability. Yes. What kills Neheb makes the Mauler grow bigger. Yes, look at that crazy little Mauler over there. Love that card. This has been one of those destroy target artifact. They're going to destroy the... yes, we're going to use that ability. So now we've got a nice little 5/5. They're probably going to destroy the Dolmen Gate. Fair enough. We do have Dark Deal to kind of get Neheb online, and then with the Ragemonger out there, we get into spots where we can actually just cast Neheb for 3, so it's pretty good on that one. Torrent of Souls. Okay, we're looking at Avalanche Riders. We could Torrent of Souls. No, excuse me, one target creature card from your graveyard. I always forget that it's not just a graveyard and it's only our graveyard. Let's go ahead and go for... Let's go for Neheb. Does that sound good? Nice little first strike 5/5 body. Yeah, let's go and do that. So we're looking at 1, 2, 3. And then we're going to have first strike swinging in. I'm going to go ahead and swing in with the Mauler. If they want to double block, I'm okay with that. That kind of puts them in a spot they're really going to have to recast their commander. At least we get him for 5, puts them down to 15. And if they want to get some more activations next turn, so be it. Anything else? No, we're good. Okay. Kind of pushing on this one. Yeah, I've really enjoyed Neheb so far. He's been a fun commander. There's just a few games where I think what it was is I didn't like him initially at first because it was so. I'm used to just like getting a ton of mana out in the battlefield and just a lot of card draw, and you just don't really want to go card draw because Neheb is so good once you get to that Hellbent or one card in your hand style thing. So it was kind of hard for me to go like not card draw with this deck, but once you get it up and running, man, it is a really fun deck to play. Okay, let's get the Marsh Flats down. We can still go ahead and go for the, yeah, let's get Neheb up and running. We're looking at 5 total mana. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Neheb, he's got that fire stick, man. And we can still exert the Crasher, too. So let's go and do that. Swinging in. Let's see, do we want to swing in with the Ragemonger? We'll swing in, attack and exert. And then they can block on the Ragemonger. Yeah, we'll just swing in like that. And we'll make sure that we exert it. There we go. And then we'll make sure that the Kumano can't block. Okay. So we're swinging in. We've got first strike. We didn't swing in with the Ragemonger just because he's a 2/3, and if they blocked with the little scrap melter over there, that would kind of take care of them. Does 1 damage to target creature. Okay. We're going to deal that first strike damage. Take care of the, what is it? It's a beast, but it looks like a little porcupine. Getting it for 5, going to put them down to 10, and they're not going to have enough to activate on the Crasher, so I think we're going to be okay on this one. Okay, anything else we need to go for? No, we're good. So we do have the Marsh Flats. We can crack the Marsh Flats, go for a, we still have one more dual source in there. We can go for the Badlands, and then we still have Balthor the Defiled. We don't really have any creature cards in the graveyard, though. Cunning Spark Mage. Deal 1 damage to target creature or player. We're going to use that build. Yes, nice little 6/6 beat stick. Sounds good. See what they're tapping out for. They're going to be able to get one more activation with the Cunning Spark Mage. But if they go 4, they have to deal it to get rid of Neheb. But since we have the Ragemonger out there, we can just still just recast it. I think we're looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. look at Neheb, man, and that Ragemonger just teaming up and just putting in some work. I'll take that. Let's go to crack the Marsh Flats. Let's go and grab a Badlands. Comes into play. Draw into Anger. Now, if we Dark Deal, that's going to be 2 more cards. We really don't need Torrent of Souls. If we do go for Neheb, we're going to lose out on that first strike damage to take care of them. They don't have enough to activate and do that. If we go for Torrent of Souls, it's going to give the rest of our creatures haste. It's going to get rid of cards in their hand, and they're only going to have 1 card in hand. And we're going to discard, we'll have 2. And if we hit the land drop, we'll turn on Neheb. He's going to have haste. We can kind of swing in with haste if we want to. Because we're looking at how much is Neheb. Neheb is looking at 7 mana. We're looking at 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we don't have enough for Neheb. So if we go Dark Deal, get Anger in the graveyard, everybody's going to have haste. We hit the land drop off this Dark Deal, then we can kind of swing in. Yeah, let's go and go Dark Deal. Let's keep them down on mana. Okay, Anger's going to go into the graveyard. And then Torrent of Souls, Balthor, that's fair enough. We just don't really have a graveyard to support Balthor or any of the Torrent of Souls. So I'm okay with this, especially with getting Anger in the graveyard. And they're going to be chunking stuff. 2 of their cards in the graveyard are going to be drawing 1. So that kind of puts it in a spot where hopefully if we draw 2 cards, hit one of the land drops, we can go for Neheb the following turn. If not, we can at least just go and swing in for 6. Kind of come in hot with the Mauler. Okay, we do hit the land drop. Awesome. We'll get the swamp down. Everybody has haste. Let's go and get the nice little zombie up and running. He's going to have haste too. And, you know, Cunning Spark Mage can deal 1 damage to take care of the our zombie wizard if we want to. But let's go ahead and swing in. Yeah, let's just go and swing in for 6, because no matter how they do it, they block 4, deal 1 damage, they don't have enough to activate the their commander, so we can at least get in for 6. So we might see some sort of chump block coming across, and then next turn we're looking at going for Neheb. So we get Neheb down and give everybody a nice little first strike, and we'll definitely be online for the, yeah, we're probably going to see a block and then activation on the Blood, what's his name? Potentially from our opponent, if they go for that. But yeah, we can go for Neheb next turn at 7 total mana, and then we'll definitely be online for Neheb, because we have no card, we're Hellbent, we have no cards in hand, and then once we draw the card, if it's a land drop, we can get it down, or we can just start swinging in. Anything else? No, we're going to go past turn. But you can see where, and then we also have an unexerted the Crop Crasher that we can kind of exert and get rid of some of their creatures over there. Quiet as Spike. Okay. Yes, we're going to use that ability. It has Death Touch whenever it deals combat damage to player. That player loses half his or her life rounded up. And we don't want to block with the Ragemonger. They're going to swing in. We're going to go down to 14, but they have 0 cards in hand. So I'm not entirely sure. Deal 1 damage. Oh, excuse me, duh. With the yeah, with the but we do have anger coming in, and then we can exert and make them not block. So we're looking at 10, and we'll still have that nice little bonus from Neheb. So we're looking at 4, 9. Yeah, we should have enough if we go for exert because they're not going to have enough mana to go for the quietest spike. So yeah, I think we've still got this one. Beautiful. Okay. So we drawn the adaptive automaton. Let's go for Neheb. We're looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. You get that bonus. We're definitely going to attack and exert on this one. Swinging in, attack and exert, swinging in hot. Target creature can't block, and that's going to be 9. That's going to be 13 coming across. Should be game right there. Let's double check it. But yeah, all right. That was a nice little Neheb. You can see where something like Ragemonger is definitely going to be putting in some work with that, allowing us to like recast Neheb like 3 or 4 times. So I think his 10 mana that ended up being the final tally on Neheb was 10, or I think it was like 9 mana or something like that. So, but I'll definitely take that. So, all right, everybody, if you enjoyed the video, like and subscribe. Thanks.